It's Pin High and Stony, the #1 golf show. Golf is back, but don't touch each other's balls just yet. This week, the Sony Open, sponsored by golfcounselors.com.
Right here. Welcome to Pin High and Stony. I'm your host, Wally Duff. Harris English stirred a lot of waves this past week with the comments he made that a well-rounded golfer is going to win this week at the Sony Open. That has me concerned because I don't see a lot of round golfers out on the course these days. A lot of these guys, most of them are fitness freaks, and that has me concerned because could this be the end of the PGA Tour? You know, is the game changed too much where it's over and I'm out of a job? Let's go to Randy Rufflips for a rough recap of the Sony Open.
It's time for your rough recap with Randy Rufflips. I'm Randy Rufflips. It's great to still be here in Hawaii, as you can plainly see by the beautiful backdrop and my shirt, because here everyone is focused on golf. Even those who have seen the distracting, salacious new Tiger Woods documentary are still focused. But my worry was that my horribly hurtful public divorce with my abused, beautiful wife was something that was going to keep the players distracted from the course. So I naturally emailed a number of pros this week, asking them whether or not the headlines of my divorce were in fact a distraction. None of them have returned my emails, which is good. They should focus on the tournament and not worry about me. This has been your rough recap of the Sony Open. I'm Randy Rufflips. Back to you, Wally.
Thanks, Randy. Such detailed reporting of this week's tournament. We'll be right back after this break.
I was at the lowest part of my life, and I really didn't see a way out of the dark hole that I had dug for myself. I completely embarrassed until I called golf counselors. They really turned my life around, and I feel like a new person. And I really can't thank them enough, and I highly recommend them to anyone who's struggling. Thanks, golfcounselors.com. Do you ever sit back and think, who came up with this funny little game called golf? Well, I'll tell ya. It was my friend, Alistair McAllister. He found a goose egg, froze it in a snowbank, came out with a rod iron, hit it in the snowbank, and yeah, that's where it started.
Welcome back. The pros get to play in Hawaii, but what about us stuck in these colder climates? What do we do? It's not fair. Bill Bunker Dunker shows us how to stay sharp in the winter.
Bill Bunker Dunker here. While the pros are in Hawaii this week at the Sony Open, most of us are stuck here in the cold in the Northeast. And we don't really have access to a tropical island, but we make the best of it. You know, I find that snow is kind of like hitting out of the sand, and it's a great way to practice in the dead of winter. Actually got that one. And 3 times for good luck. Ah! That'll be it for me today. Hope you learned something new today, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, Bunker. I think I'll stay here in the studio where it's warm. We'll be back next week.
On Pin High and Stony,